I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
Shotgun now for Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette.
Brady's pass.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Now Brady again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. The 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Ah, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out. Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
After the interception, here's Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A 33-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Makes the score.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep with
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Brady's throw there complete, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. That one broken up by David Long on the defensive end. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big pickup of 38. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
On the play, it's third down and goal.
Brady now on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
On fourth down, Ryan Succop now for the Buccaneer field goal. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3. Touchdown, L.A.! Josh Reynolds, 78 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
For the point after.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On first down, Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
A gain of 4 yards.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And goal, Tampa Bay.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Gronkowski again, he was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Now Brady. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
That's the reason we ball for.
Brady to throw again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
30-yard attempt.
Succop's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on 1st down. Akers, and he stopped immediately there.
Cam Akers, the ball.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
McClendon there on the stop.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Super 66.
On 1st down, Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Goff going to keep it himself. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
The ball carrier.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A 22-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will get the lead up to 14. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. A big play there just before halftime. 66 yards. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady airing this one out for Evans. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they...
Yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 34, Buccaneers 6. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. John Johnson with the INT. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. That one goes for 30 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Goff. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Goff and Tyler Higbee hooking up. And this offense is running away with this one. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And now here is another interception. Snags it for the...
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. little man, then I made it loud